She raised her kids, grandkids, especially raised two of even her neighbors' kids, and cared for other children as well. She loved flowers and plants. Most especially, she loved roses. Her main thing was roses. She also took care of other plants and orchids. She kind of had this green thumb. She made anything, just anything grow. She can just stick a rose in the ground and surely enough, it will grow. And as a first date, Rick brought Pepsi to the rose garden in Bangkok, even though Rick didn't even know that she loved roses. You can say that that could be a coincidence, but I'd say that's a divine arrangement. They were meant to be together and have this beautiful relationship. A relationship where they genuinely loved each other and loved being together all the time. She loved her family and her house. She loved baking at Christmas time, especially Christmas cookies. She also made sure she didn't travel during Thanksgiving, just to make sure she could cook for that occasion as well. And she made special dishes for her kids, such as her fried rice and macaroni salad. She loved decorating her house. You can see all the decoration, everything in her house. She loved decorating for Christmas. And she loved it so much that the family had to get this big storage shed to store all the Christmas items that she acquired throughout the years. Anything she started, she finished, especially when it came to working around the house and other things. She loved sewing. She sewed and made curtains at home, and even the curtains at her children's houses. She made clothes for her kids when they were young, and even did this with her own clothing patterns. And she even sewed the flag of Ellington Elementary School. During the time when Rick and Pepsi had a baseball card shop, there were times when she handled the store, kept up with the customers, and took care of her grandkids, especially Michael, all at the same time. She would go and spend time in Denver for 2.5 to 3 months, and later in the year to be with her grandkids. She loved her grandkids very much. She was a woman who definitely, obviously, never sat still. She had great relationships. She was truly a loving wife, mother, grandmother, a very caring person. Never complained about anything. She was a woman of God. She read her Bible and was a very faithful and longtime member of this church. An active volunteer, very diligent, arrived early on time for church functions. When she was young, I heard that her grandmother also called her angel, as she was, quite reserved and beautiful, and always dressed right in every occasion. Well, we know that heaven just gave an angel. Pepsi was an angel that was well loved by her family, her friends, and the church. She was loved by all of us, and she will greatly be missed. The onset of her illness and death was rather too fast for all of us. How death comes is exactly how it does for every individual, for each person. We normally don't expect it in that particular way. And we're surprised and we can be caught off guard. And sometimes it's good to think that our loved ones will live with us here forever and that we will somehow But of course, it's not like that. In the Bible, James says that our lives are like vapor or mist, here for a moment and then gone. And as we grow, we all realize how true that is. There are grief experts who tell us of 3 things we pay attention to when we go through a time like this. And the first thing is time. It takes time to deal with loss. Some would need months, others years. It is unique and different for every person. The second thing is talking. It is important to share memories and stories. For a lot of people, talking helps. Talking works. The third thing to pay attention to are tears. The scriptures tell us that when Lazarus died, Jesus, who was his friend, his good friend, wept. Tears are good. Maybe sometimes we can't help but ask,